Hi there and welcome back to my channel. It's Carol here and I'm back with another What I Eat in a Day video. Today is a lazy Sunday and I've just been doing some computer work this morning and snuggling with the kitties and drinking some coffee. I also drank a whole bottle of water, 1.5 liters, and I'm starting to get hungry. It's noon. I'm still working on the video, but yesterday I made whole wheat bagels from scratch. And they were pretty easy to make, and they turned out smaller than I had anticipated, but I realized that I didn't let them rise. After I formed them into rings, I just dropped them in the boiling water, and I think you're supposed to let them rise again. So next time. But it couldn't be easier, and the only ingredients is whole wheat flour, yeast, and water, and salt, and a little bit of maple syrup. So it couldn't be easier and more wholesome. So I'm excited to get this recipe nailed down. I might even make them for the kids with half white flour, half wheat flour, just so they're not quite so dense. And I'm gonna let them rise again and see how that goes. But I have a bagel with some mashed avocado and tomatoes. I have some red lettuce, the last of my lettuce, and some broccoli sprouts. And I just tossed it with some oil-free hummus mixed with lemon juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I'm also making granola for the kids. And it's so easy to make. I just mixed some rolled oats with some pumpkin seeds and slivered almonds and a little bit of maple syrup. Just toss it together until everything's sort of coated, and you can add cinnamon or vanilla or a sprinkle of salt. And I'm cooking it at 325 for about 15 minutes until it starts to get brown around the edges, and then you let it cool completely and break it up, and it's easy, simple granola. I'll never buy granola again. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's my granola. It actually looks done. Let's take it out. The house smells amazing when I make this. Ooh. And you can see it's just starting to get kind of golden brown on the edges, and that's perfect. Just let it cool completely, and then you can break it up into little bits, or you could even pack it together and make granola bars out of this. If you have kids or if you have a sweet tooth, it's super yummy and delicious. Okay guys, I'm back. It's about 4:15 and I found myself snacking on some leftover lentils, which reminds me I need to cut up some more veggies, some more carrots, and I have some peppers to cut up and make some more hummus so that I have something to snack on in between meals. Then I thought I have all these leftover lentils and I want to make something out of them. This is lentils and mushrooms and a whole onion all sauteed together with a little bit of better than bouillon and some garlic, and it's really delicious on its own, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat this up, in the next couple days. So I thought I wanna make some sort of burgers or nuggets or something. I think I'm gonna do nuggets today. I'm gonna grind up some chia seeds in my Vitamix, and I also have mashed potato flakes. So these are gonna be nice and soft if I add mashed potato flakes and the lentils. I'm not sure how much it's gonna absorb, but I'm gonna make a mixture of these two things with some chia and some spices and see what kind of nuggets I can come up with, okay? This is a fun day of just messing around in my kitchen. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, I have my final concoction. I put in all the lentils and a whole cup of the mashed potato flakes, and I also put in about 3 tablespoons of ground chia. I put in some garlic salt and some Italian seasoning and a tablespoon of ketchup too, and it's delicious. The mixture is amazing. And so I'm gonna make these into some nuggets and get them in the oven. I have the oven preheating to 425. Let's see. Okay, so that's like a nugget shape, right? Let's do another one. I just love lentils. They're so good for our gut microbiome. They're so full of fiber. Lentils have some of the highest protein of any bean. So they're great to incorporate in your diet. They're super cheap and they cook quickly and they're easier to digest than other beans. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Let me know what you did today. I cleaned up my garage and I'm just kind of tidying up the house. Tomorrow is Halloween, and I'm gonna have a few people over. My neighborhood really goes all out for Halloween, and there's hundreds of trick-or-treaters, so it's fun to kind of hang out in the driveway, talk to all the neighbors, and see all the costumes. It's really fun. I plan to make a 7-layer bean dip for the party. And I made it last year and it was really good. Halloween it's gonna be a sad day because it was always one of John and my favorite holidays. We always dressed up every year. We did couples costumes, so just taking out all the Halloween stuff and seeing all of his costumes, it's hard not having him here, but we're gonna do our best to have a good time tomorrow anyway. That's what he would want for sure. Let me know if you guys like Halloween. My boys are gonna be 18 in a couple weeks, but they went out and bought masks yesterday because Halloween's kind of a big deal in our neighborhood. And it's one, like I said, it's just a fun holiday. Okay, these are ready to go in the oven and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. They should only take about 5 or 10 minutes to cook. Okay, these nuggets are out of the oven and I tried to flip a couple over and they are pretty crumbly, but they're really tender. They're kind of like a, have you ever had a potato latke, like a potato pancake? They kind of give me those kind of vibes. The flavor is so good. At this point, I should just have my dinner. I really like these. I really like using the mashed potato flakes. They stay together pretty well. Or you could crumble them over your salad, or you could crumble them into a taco. These are a success. I like them a lot. They taste delicious. They held together really well. I love that they have all the nutrition from the lentils and the chia in there. And they're nice and tender and kind of fluffy from the mashed potatoes. So these were good. Highly recommend. Okay guys, it's 6 o'clock. I had like 4 of my nuggets and I figured I might as well just eat my dinner. So I'm having the rest of my veggie lasagna that I made 2 days ago, and I am just hanging out outside. It's been raining off and on, but I'm just finishing this up, and I think this is going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep because tomorrow's Halloween. I'm super excited about that, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great night.